All right, Jeremy, just got your Stryker 955 all finished up for you. Have your modded D104 right here. I already got you a ferrite bead already wrapped on there. Setting for that microphone is going to be 5. I put you 2 white LEDs for that Comp 29 we did for you in the past to put it in the box with the Stryker here. And then I also put your line level cord in, went ahead and wrapped the ferrite bead on it. It's in your box as well, as long as we're able to fit it all with the radio. If not, then I will ship it separate, you know, inside the packing box there. Anyway, Stryker 955, we have a full tune out. We've got an upgraded echo board. The echo board is put out the face, and this is the, you know, best setting for it. You can alter from this slightly if you'd like, but it's 8 o'clock on the back and then around 11 o'clock on the front. You can go down to 10 if you want a little less, up to 12. Wouldn't much venture beyond that. We've got a Hifi Transmit, Hifi Recieve with a filter upgrade done to the radio here. We've got variable options on the side. This is going to be your variable peak. So remember, the one towards the front of the radio is going to control your peak output power. And then the back one is for your average output. You know, so you got individual control of your average power, individual control of your peak power, both separate of carrier or modulation, either one. So that will allow you to, you know, set everything up. Other than just the fact of, you know, of course, if you take your peak control right here and you roll it all the way back and you're dead key in 15 and swinging to 20, then, you know, the envelope growth is going to make your modulation tight from not being properly, you know, not properly modulating your carrier. Other than that, our other options are going to be back here on the back. We've got an MP3 with line level recording here on the back. And then I've got a 3-position selectable bass. Down position is where I've got it set that you're going to run at. The middle position would be for like noise canceling mics, like in a Statics, Rangers, Road King, stuff like that. A Statics about the only one I'd recommend. It passes some decent range. The top position is going to be a lot more bassy position for maybe stock microphones, like a Superstar or something of that sort that can handle the extra bass. So down to the bottom for the D104, I'll keep it there. If you can see all the way back in here, our last switch right here is for the VFO. Up to the top is on, middle is off, and down is off. I used a 3-position switch right here just so it matched the others, fit right here. But bottom or middle is VFO off, and then top is the VFO on here. So we'll keep it on the bottom there, keep this one on the bottom here. And the only other option that I haven't mentioned to you is we've upgraded the finals in the radio, and we've also did a 5-band internal equalizer on the radio as well, so that it should cover everything that's been done. So I'll go ahead and show you a video. Let me unmodulate the carrier right here, and then we'll go ahead and keep this RF power just to show you what your range is. Go to a 20 scale here, flip it on. We're keying just under 18 watts of carrier. We'll go all the way down right here with the carrier, and looks like we're going to about 2.5. I'm going to drop that down for you. That is just, you know, anybody with this type of range, I'm going to drop that down to about 3/4 of a watt. I'm going to continue on with the video, but I will take the radio back apart and drop that carrier down to probably about a 3/4 watt or so for you, so you have full range. So ignore that 2.5 right here, because it'll be 3/4 watt. But I'm going to continue on with the video so I don't have to restart everything here. Go ahead and go all the way up again. It'll be 18 on the top end, it's about 17.5 now. So from there, we'll go ahead and modulate it. I've got this wide open and both the variable options wide open here, and we'll see what we are modulating to. Looks like we're going to about 130 peak watts. And then we'll show you our average output here, about 60. I'd say about 60 average there, and then 130 peak. We'll check out the LP100A. Looked like it was at 149, 146. Check out our spectral purity right here, and clean on the spectrum analyzer. Things looking good. Got some good output, good numbers, doing a good job. All right, so now let me go ahead and just cut this all the way down on the carrier. This is only going to go down to 2.5, where essentially it will be able to drop lower than that. I'm going to cut this variable average all the way down, and the variable peak all the way down, and the carrier, of course, is all the way down. So we'll see how low this can go to, and we'll go down to a 20 watt scale. We will unmodulate it again, and we are 2 3/4 watt thereabouts. Go ahead and modulate it, see if we'll break the 20. And not quite, so about 19 peak. So you can get down to under 20 peak watts with this deal here. All right, and then we'll show you what you can get down to on the bird. Probably be better to show this 25-watt slug here. So we're reading the top scale, and looks like we can get down to about 8 bird. So about 8 bird average you can get down to all the way down. So we'll go ahead and let's just raise just the bird output from this low carrier right here, and we'll see where it's capable of going down up to. This is going to be a 100-watt slug now, and you can get up here about looks like about 14. So and then now we'll raise up the peak again here, and we'll see where we can go to, and go ahead and raise up our carrier again as well. And then I don't think I showed average before. It's about 60 bird or so average. So doing a good job with everything in the wide open position. Of course, it's going to be bearing out my 20 scale. But yeah, all right, so that is looking good. Let me show the average, I guess, here with the peak wide open, just to show you how low you can kind of dip off here. And it looks like it'd get down to about 38 bird. So anywhere from the 60 mark to 38 from the same carrier there. Yeah, make sure I'm looking at that right. Yeah, 38 bird. All right, so so anywhere from 60 bird down to 8 bird, I think is what we said, and down to as little as 19 peak on my Dosi. From here, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I think we can go ahead and just plug in and see how it sounds. I'll just test with the D104. You're going to be, I'm sending it to you. I left just a little bit of headroom on the mic gain just in case you do go with the noise canceling mics, because you would go to the center position on the bass with your noise canceling mics, and then you would crank the mic gain wide open. That gave you just a touch extra headroom to be able to get the strong amount of modulation you need for the noise canceling microphones. With the stock microphones, you're going to probably stay similar to the same zone here, and you're just going to go to the bass position, the highest bass, which would be the top position switch up. So I'm on the bottom now. We'll go ahead and test it with your D104, and then I'll also plug into my line level, and we'll see how it sounds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my D104 microphone here. Sorry, I'm trying to look through a camera. All right, so that is good. We'll plug into my line level connection right here. Sorry, cords everywhere. All right, line level connection here, and I am on the correct channel. So I'm going to plug in and we'll let you hear what it sounds like.
All right there, Jeremy, I believe I got everything said just like it's supposed to be right there. But anyway, I'm just letting you hear how it sounds. It looks like about 137 right there is what the LP100A showing right here. Let me see if I can slide over here to the average output. Audio 1 2 audio. Looks like it's about the extent of my cord as far as it would allow me to move my little line level cord over. But anyway, Jeremy, hope you enjoy it. It's doing a real good job. This is my monitor radio up here. I'm monitoring the audio on, but nothing but a Stryker 955. We'll let you see what you think about it there. Break it.
All right, there we go. That ought to do it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything, but I will drop down that carrier for you on the low end, so don't worry about that. I'll give you enough range to get where you need to get to with that as well. Appreciate you, and hope you enjoy the radio. And any questions, just give us a call. Thanks, Jeremy.